Guys, so this one is going to be going over how to beat 9-14 or 13/14 because they do have the same annoying bishop. These are the ones that heal. All right. So 9-13 and 9-14 both have the bishop. And then I will also go over how to beat 9-16, okay, where the zealot comes out, as well as 9-21 because those are the two stages that have the zealot. All right. Oh, not the gotcha. Right. So those are going to be the stages that are pretty annoying, right? Those are, oh yeah, this one too, 9-18. So 9-18 also has zealot. Okay, so that's what I'm going to be going over on this video, right? So first of all, I'm going to go over 9-13/14. I'm going to do 14 because 14 is a little bit harder. Okay, so I'm going to go to 14. Actually, let's do 13 because 13 actually has these Choco Cone Legionnaires. Right, so when it comes to versing the Choco Cone Legionnaires, the most important thing, honestly, I'll have to say is going to have Licorice. Okay, Licorice is going to be the best friend when it comes to dealing with these Legionnaires, right? Because of the fact that his minions don't get knocked back by the Legionnaire, it's just so good. But if you do not have Licorice, I'm gonna just play this stage like if I don't have anything, okay? So I'm gonna use Pumpkin Pie. Pumpkin Pie, I think everybody has Pumpkin Pie pretty much as of now, hopefully. Okay, hopefully, because it is a rate up banner. I'm sure a lot of you guys, especially if you guys have some crystals left over, hopefully, okay, I'm not gonna speak for everybody, hopefully you guys were at least able to pull one copy of Pumpkin Pie cookie. Okay, so I'm going to use Pumpkin Pie instead of Licorice because, like I said, some people might not have Licorice Cookie for these stages. Okay, and then I'm going to be using Black Raisin, or actually you can use Latte here too. I'll just use Latte, alright? Latte because level 45. Let's see if Latte is... Okay, so whatever. I'll just use that. And then what I honestly want to recommend is either use Sorbet or use Vampire or use Rai, okay? So this one again comes down to the single hitting damage dealers, right? Rai as well as Vampire and Sorbet. Okay, so I'm gonna use actually Sorbet on this one, and then I'm actually going to be switching out the Slingshot for the Horn. Okay, so this is gonna be the standard treasures that I'm gonna use. Of course, like I said in my previous videos, Horn is replaceable. Okay, Horn is replaceable. So if you do have to use someone like something like the Healer Staff, or if you need to use Slingshot for extra damage, if you need the Flamingo Tooth for extra HP, Feather for the extra revive, if your Feather is a little higher, then you can also do that too. Alright, so going over real quick the toppings that I'll recommend for each of the cookies that I'm currently using. Okay, is going to be 5 solid almond for your tank, obviously. For herb or any of your healers, a mixture of Swift chocolate and 2 solid almond, okay, is going to be pretty much the best thing that you can have, because it will allow your healers to use their skill more often and have a little bit of tankiness because of the damage resist from the solid almond. Alright, next one is going to be Pumpkin Pie or Licorice. So if you're using Pumpkin Pie is going to be using 5 solid almond, allowing your Pumpkin Pie to stay alive a lot longer in order to cast Pom-Pom over and over and over again. But if you are using Licorice, okay, if you're using Licorice, then you have to use 5 Swift Chocolate. Okay, you want to have the minions up every single time. Okay, so that's going to be it. And then for your damage dealers, okay, Latte currently right now in this account is going to be using 5 Swift Chocolate. If you do want to use 5 Searing Raspberry, that is okay too. But I like using 5 Swift Chocolate on Latte for her to use the skill a little bit faster and a lot more often than others. And then your damage dealer, your Sorbet or your Vampire, Rai, they're going to be using 5 Searing Raspberry. Okay, so that's going to be it. Obviously, the overall attack power of my team is going to be higher than this one because this account is currently on 11 dash, I believe 18 or something like that. So that's the reason why. Okay, if you do not have Hollowberry, like I said, you can use either Dark Choco. You can also use you know what, I'll use Moon Rabbit. Okay, we'll use Moon Rabbit here. 5 solid almond, not even epic. Okay, we'll just use Moon Rabbit. I think that's even that'll make it even more fair. Okay, so there you go. You can use Moon Rabbit, you can use Dark Choco, Strawberry Crepe, Hollowberry, or anything like that. Okay, and then we will go and show you guys in battle exactly what to do. Okay, number one tip, I will always say this during the videos when I go over how to beat certain stages, okay, is to never play on 1.5 or auto. Okay, 1.2 is okay, right? But I don't recommend you play on any more faster than that. Okay, or does that even make sense? Maybe not, but don't play faster than 1.2. Right? So important thing here, right? You see the bishop here, right? Bishop is gonna constantly heal these guys, right? So what you want to do is utilize Latte here, silence, okay, and use Sorbet to get rid of those guys right there. And then obviously Pompon is gonna get knocked back, right? Pompon does get knocked back compared to someone like Licorice's minions. However, it will still allow you to have an extra tank. Alright, so I like having Pompon or as someone in front, alright, so that you have 2 instead of 1. Okay, look, right now the timing of this, right? Pompon is the one getting knocked back, right? So my Moon Rabbit is still always up in the front, tanking for my team. Okay, Latte is always good, preventing them from coming closer and allowing my team to deal with, you know, one of the enemies rather than dealing with every one of them. Okay, and then I mean use your heal when it's necessary. Okay, so here you go. Once again, Latte, group them together, prevent them from moving, and then just have Pompon tank for you as well as deal some good amount of damage here, guys. And also Pompon is really good for this stage too because of the fact that Pompon is going to do that 70% healing debuff. Remember that healing debuff? If a Pompon auto attacks, the healing debuff comes and you know, that bishop's heal is not going to be crazy, right? So Pompon is going to be a great overall you know, summon unit for stages like this. All right, so there you go. You can also use Vampire. Like I said, Vampire is going to be very good because Vampire will just, you know, if you use Vampire and Slingshot together, then you can always just one-shot the bishop before the bishop is able to heal the enemies or do anything other than that. And then you know, Vampire can also get rid of the javelins as well. All right, so that's gonna be 9-13/14, very similar stages. And now I'm gonna do 9-16/9-21. Okay, I'll do 21. All right, so 21 is very similar, except instead of Sorbet this time, I'm gonna use Vampire. Okay, so I'll use Vampire instead on this one. And then instead, actually I'll just keep this. Alright, something like this. You can always use, I'll just use a Slingshot too. I'll just show you using Slingshot. Right, so here we go. Let's go and see how you can clear this stage as well. This one is also going to have the Dark Choco Legionnaires. Okay, or Dark Choco Cone Legionnaires. Man, can't even pronounce it. And these Dragoon guys, these guys are annoying. So what I like to do is, you know, Vampire, boom, Slingshot, and one-shot them. All right, so get rid of that. Those guys will target your backline and they will just die, right? So and especially the javelins too, use Vampire, get rid of at least one of them. Okay, so that's gonna be very good for your team, right? Because of course you can just take less damage, right? So boom, once again, just get rid of them. So this is why I like having Vampire on this on the team, right? Obviously it won't work every single time, but having Vampire in stages like this allows you to deal with less damage from you know, enemies from the back, right? Like these javelin ones or the dragoon looking guys. All right, so here you go. We're gonna be dealing with this guy now. Okay, these guys are pretty annoying too, but their attack timing is you know, set so that you're only going to be having Pompon go back, right? See, Pompon is basically taking all the damage right here, tanking for the team, right? Boom. So my Moon Rabbit, everybody else, oh wait, Moon Rabbit got knocked back over there, but usually, right, it's gonna be Pompon. All right, and then here we go. We're gonna be versing the No, not yet. So I'm gonna get rid of one of the javelins again, because you don't want to be dealing with them shooting at your cookies. Okay, use your heals when it's necessary, don't waste it. Okay, and then when vampire skill is up again, just get rid of the javelins. I mean, just getting rid of the javelins are gonna do so much for your team, right? Alright, there you go, Moon Rabbit. And then I'm gonna use Pom Pom one more time. So here we go, we got Zealot, right? I'm gonna use Vampire, Slingshot, and almost dead, right? Obviously, you can clean that out with Latte or anyone like that. Latte is going to basically prevent them from using the skill, right? You can kind of cancel their skill with this, okay? So there you go. Alright, and yo, look at this. Vampire and then Pom Pom as well as Latte. Okay, so that is going to be how you can clear this. Alright, I mean, you can use Espresso too. Okay, you can use Espresso, you can use Latte, you can use other cookies as well, but I just like how Latte immobilizes them from moving, right? It prevents them from moving, which allows your cookies to buy time, right? It buys time for your cookies, and you basically don't need to do anything, right? You just, if your cooldown, like your vampire needs extra cooldown to get rid of one of the javelins, then your Latte is going to prevent them from moving and slow them down, and then allow your vampire to have the cooldown down, and then boom, you're able to eliminate another one of your enemies. Like they are called dragoons. Okay, so dragoons, right? Get rid of the dragoons or get rid of the javelins, right? So it's really easy. That's why I like using them. All right. So like I said, you can always use licorice instead of pumpkin pie. You can use black raisin. You can use sorbet. You can use rye. Okay, instead of your vampire, you can use hollowberry, strawberry crepe, dark choco instead of your moon rabbit. Okay, so there are a lot of different cookies that you can utilize, but what I'm telling you guys is you have to utilize your cookies to the maximum potential. Number one thing, once again, is never to play on 1.5, especially if you cannot beat it, and you have to not play on auto. Okay, guys? So that is going to be my help or guide that I'm going to be showing you guys in order to beat episode 9-13, 14, as well as 16 or 16, and then I think it's 18 too. 18 and 21. Alright, guys? So that is going to be how you beat World 9, some of the stages in World 9. Okay, hope it helped. If you guys found the video helpful, don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well as the like button, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you guys don't miss out on any future Cookie Run Kingdom videos and live streams that I do on YouTube. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching once again, and I'll see you guys all next time.